Megan.
What's up? I'm Randy.
And I'm Heather.
And this is Garage Sale Show.
Where we try to find at garage sales and resell it for a profit.
And trust me, it's going to be a show.
Oh, yeah.
So what I normally look for when we're out garage selling is electronics, vintage video games, toys, anything I remember from my childhood that I think is cool, nostalgic, and I think is going to resell for a profit, or I think I would pay money for.
Basically everything I pass up.
Yeah, for sure.
I usually go for the dolls like Barbie or Care Bears, something like that. Or designer, name brand purses, bags, that type of thing.
So stuff from your childhood too, and then expensive purses.
Well, basically.
So we just left our very first yard sale. I picked up this Care Bear. It's kind of dirty, but apparently it does some type of talking thing. So Care Bears are pretty hot right now, so we'll see what we can do with it.
Our conversations are so good.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so we're out of this place. My lights are on, right?
Should be automatic.
Should be. Garage sale. Sign right there. Should we go in?
Wait, community say it's community yard sale.
Yep, this Saturday, baby, community yard sale. Let's see what they got. So we just left garage sale number 3, and this is my best score maybe yet. Got this old school retro NES, Super Nintendo, 2 controllers for each, games for each, this old school joypad, the NES Advantage, bunch of different controllers, like I said, games, even the duck hunt gun, all for 90 bucks. I paid a little more than I wanted to, but I think I could definitely flip it for 150, maybe even 200 bucks. I'm gonna try. See what else we can find. Well, on to the next.
A lot have been busts.
Yeah, most have been bust, but I think that's how it normally is, especially since we're getting a little more selective on what we buy.
Yeah, you only find those select few.
But I could not pass that Nintendo stuff up. You know that. I was what?
Only because you wanted to keep it.
I was deep.
I will beat you on Donkey Kong.
You can't. No, we're playing Mario first.
No.
Bam, 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 bam.
No, I want to play Mario. Why can't I play what I want to play?
All right, we'll play what you want to play. But you gotta at least promise to play Mario at least once.
Boy, please.
We're gonna have to add up our stuff at the end and see who got the biggest profit so far.
I'm going to win.
Whoever got the most profit gets to pick the game.
Oh, that's home for sale.
Oh, no, it's not. You need to keep your eyes peeled.
Babe, I was. You almost got us into an accident. You can't sit on brakes like that with a car behind
Yes, you
us.
can.
No, you can't.
They need to understand. Oh, there's one in here too. They need to understand we're garage sale hunting. I need to put on the back, frequent sudden stops garage sailing.
You know what?
What?
This is why you don't drive.
All right, you want to drive the rest of the
Yes.
day? Okay.
You're going to kill us.
No, I'm not. Uh-oh. Babe, let me buy a couple vacuums.
Hell no.
Vacuums flip.
You want to ship that thing?
Oh, I see some purses though.
Hopefully.
You think? Let's check it out.
I skip over the electronics.
But they sell well. The
Sometimes.
purses sell well.
Oh, the purses, yeah.
I know more about electronics. You definitely know more about purses.
Yeah,
But if
I
I
would
see
hope so.
purses, I point them out to you and be like,
Go look at them.
yeah. And you're like, nah. Or, oh, yeah.
We just left garage sale number 4, 5?
5. I don't know. They all run together now.
I bought these Disney Infinity characters. Honestly, I don't even know what they are, but anything Disney and Marvel usually resells well.
With these little things, whatever those are.
I got the whole box for 10 bucks. Hopefully I can at least double, triple my money. Took a chance. We'll see what happens.
I got some Vera Bradley stuff. Seems to be a pretty big seller. So we got a computer case. It looks basically brand new. And a Dooney and Burke bag with the registration card
Those
still.
go for a lot, don't they?
So I got both for $10. So I
guess
think
we'll see. I mean,
we can do pretty
usually
good on
do well.
those. Yeah.
All right, let's
So
go.
we'll see. Peace out, homies. Thanks for trying. I was supposed to be driving.
Oh, here, you want to?
Oh,
You only get breakfast if you score good today.
did I
On-
score good?
So far, you're okay. I mean, you didn't buy no Nintendo
I'm
gear.
very selective with what I buy.
Nintendo gear's a no-brainer.
Listen, I got small bills. I don't have. You didn't trust me with the big bills.
I'm the big buyer. I'm the big bopper when it comes to Nintendo.
Was it in here, Big Bopper?
Yeah.
So by no means are we professional garage sailors. We kind of picked it up as a hobby, just something fun for us to do on a Saturday morning.
We started 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Thought it was cool. Thought it'd be interesting to document us getting better, starting off okay. But we've had pretty good success.
So far?
Everything we've bought, we've at least doubled our money on.
Yeah, and we still have a lot of
We
stuff
still have a lot
that
to
we
list.
haven't even listed yet from last weekend.
I think we went to this one last week, didn't we, or no? Yeah, this is where we got Care Bears in junk.
Oh, this is the one where we got the good stuff?
Yeah, this one did really good last week.
Well, all we bought was the Care Bears, though, wasn't it?
No, this is where we got the board games.
Was it this one?
Yeah,
Oh, back there, maybe?
yeah. Good morning, ladies.
Are you trying to pick up Papa's?
You know how I do around here.
This why you can't go yard sale by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is this
But that's
another
how
one?
I get the deals. What?
That was such a friendly wave.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm friendly. Frick you mean?
I was like,
Now I'm getting roasted for being friendly? What the hell?
I had the first buy of the day. It was a Care Bear, like this big, electronic Care Bear. Turns out it reads a whole book or a whole story. We don't have the book that goes with it, but we turned it on, it works, and it was reading what, Goldilocks?
Yeah, it's a storytelling Care Bear.
Share Bear, Care Bear. You don't. Apparently, you don't have to have the book,
Yeah.
but it makes this weird dinging
It's like
noise.
an annoying chime that you're supposed to turn the page.
So you can just pretend you're turning the
But
page.
you can listen to the story. I don't think a little kid would really know the difference.
I feel like it's more like a collector's item
Yeah,
thing.
for sure.
Care Bears were like the 80s,
Yeah,
early 80s.
for sure.
And then I think you had the next buy, right?
Then I bought the Nintendo stuff. My favorite part of
yes.
the day was when I found the vintage Nintendo stuff. I found a regular NES, the original, 2 controllers, some games, the big Advantage pad, Duck Hunt gun, and it was blowing my mind.
2
but
controllers for each.
Right.
Super
She also
Nintendo
had
and
Super
regular.
Nintendo. So
Yeah.
she had them listed everything. Two controllers for each, some games, those extra controllers. For 150 she had it listed.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll make you a deal, I'll do
Super
100.
nice lady, by the
Super
way.
nice lady,
Yeah.
awesome lady. She's like, I'll make you a deal for $100. I was like, how about 80? Because I'm trying to resell it. You know, I didn't tell her that, but I'm trying to resell it so I can make money.
Mm-hmm.
So I look in my wallet and she said no to 80. All I had in my wallet was $90. 4 20s and 2 5s. So I said, all I have in my wallet is $90. She
Wait, prior to this, he asked me, is it okay if I get it? I didn't answer him. I turned around for 2 seconds and the fool has bought it.
I wasn't really asking for permission. I was trying to make her think I needed permission.
Sure.
So she accepted the $90, all I had in my wallet. And I think I overpaid a little bit, but I think I'll at least make $50, if not double my money on that stuff.
And whatever you overpaid, we'll get enjoyment out of it in the meantime.
Definitely. I'm going to be playing it if I don't keep it. I might
We are
keep
not
it.
keeping it. We've already played it, so you can play it through the weekend.
How about if I'll play you in Mario and Donkey Kong, because that's your
Donkey
favorite.
Kong is my joint.
Best 2 out of 3. If I win, we keep the Nintendo stuff.
We'll talk about it.
So we're wrapping up on our couple of last garage sales. I picked up some Barbies, still in the box. This one's been opened but never taken out. So the last Kindle I did pretty good. So we'll see.
Last one you bought for $1 and sold for 12 or 15,
12
right?
or 15,
So
yeah.
you bought those for 2 for $5?
I bought both for
for
$4.
All right, so these are just the little stuff we weren't sure on. We took a chance. I got a little iPod Nano for $3. Had to take a chance on it. I think it's like a second generation. Has the charger and everything with it.
Yeah,
I don't
we were
know.
striking out in the beginning.
We had a couple duds for sure, but I did find a nice Vera Bradley computer case. Looks brand new, doesn't have the tags, but it looks brand new. So I got that and a Dooney and Burke drawstring purse with wristlet in excellent condition. Comes with the product, registration card, both for $10.
So $5 a piece, basically.
$5 a piece, and those bags are reselling for like $120.
So that's going to be at least $100 profit probably for that.
Yeah.
At the same place, I bought these in Disney Infinity figurines, and I knew nothing about this. I guess it's a game they came out with that didn't do well.
We still don't know anything about them.
But
really.
I'm guessing some people collect them. So I saw Disney, I saw Marvel. There were some Marvel characters, and I know Disney sells and Marvel sells, and some of them were Disney and Marvel. So I took a chance, $10 for the whole bin. So I started
many was
looking
in
them up,
there?
like 15 to 20, I
Yeah,
think.
there's quite a
15 to
few.
20 in there for $10. So I started looking them up. There's this one, a Hulkbuster, that was going for like 20, 25 bucks. So I said, oh, I'm going to list it. Within 2 hours, it sold for $22. So I already doubled my money from just that one figurine. And I still have 15 more to list and go
And the
through.
little pads that they go on
Yeah.
with the little cards. I don't know anything about it, but
So I think I'll at least, all in all, at the end, make 30 to 50 bucks on that stuff.
yeah, for sure. Definitely.
All right, we just got a pretty big score. 2 big garbage bags full of VHS. A lot of them are Disney. We paid $7.50 for all of them.
I was just going to pick out a select few.
Heather was gonna pick out a select few, but you gotta be aggressive. You gotta go crazy on them.
So we also got about 50 or more Disney VHS tapes.
2 big garbage bags full
Two
of
black
Disney
garbage
VHS.
bags. Yeah. I mean, I know nobody has a VHS player anymore, but collectors, because you know they do the Disney thing where they don't bring
The
them
vault,
back.
the Disney vault.
And a lot of these are the platinum or special edition. So we got all of them, the 2 bags full for $7.50.
They're all the good movies.
All the good movies,
good
Lady
movies.
and the Tramp, Dumbo, Sleeping Beauty, all the old ones.
So we paid $7.50, and I think probably we'll make 30 to 40, if not
probably,
50.
yeah. We'll
If
probably,
when we separate them out and
yeah,
stuff.
we have to go through them and look at them all. and
That was a
see.
good buy. That was a nice bulk buy.
Yeah. I also got 2 Barbies. I bought a Barbie last weekend and it sold pretty well. So I got a Ken, beach Ken in the box still, and the Campbell Soup special edition Barbie. So
Alphabet soup.
Alphabet Soup. Campbell's Alphabet Soup.
That one will
special
sell well, I
edition
think.
Barbie. So we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. You'll at least double or triple your money on
I'm
those.
hoping so. I'm hoping so.
So last week, the stuff that sold really well, and my favorite buy was the Legos. And when I picked up this bin of Legos, Heather looked at me like I was crazy. She's like,
Yeah.
"Are you really buying those?" And I
Because
said,
my
"Yeah."
fear was that they'd be all over the floor and I would step on them.
Yeah. I said, yeah, these Legos are going to sell. Legos sell well. If you ever see Legos, buy Legos if you can get them for a good price. So I got a huge bin for $5. And I picked out the minifigures, the little Lego men, which don't call them Lego men. My buddy Nathan called me uncultured swine because I called them little Lego men. He's like, they're minifigures. So minifigures, I picked them all out. It took me, I don't know, an hour or so to pick them all out, all the pieces, heads, arms, weapons, whatever. So I listed them, and they were getting tons of interest and ended up selling a day later, the next day, for $90.
Yeah.
And that's just the minifigures. I still have a huge tub of Legos to go
And
through.
that was like a quart-sized bag full.
Yeah.
If
like
that.
like a quart-sized Ziploc bag full
Yeah.
of minifigures. So I paid $5, made back $90.
Yeah.
And where can you invest $5 and make that kind of return? You know, that's like walking down the street and seeing a $50 bill and not picking it up. That's
Yeah.
why I like doing it. It's a good way to spend a nice Saturday where we normally just be walking around the lake, having breakfast, killing time,
Yeah.
spending money, and now we can kind of make money,
Yeah.
get an
We're gonna try.
adrenaline rush. We're going to try.
Yeah.
Definitely try.
For sure.
What was your best seller from last week?
From last week, at the same place you got the Legos, I got an American Girl, the itty bitty baby. So not the big ones that stand up, but the itty bitty baby and a matching dress for $5. She ended up selling for $40. So that was probably my biggest sell from
That was a
last
good
week.
profit. So you spent $5 and made $40
Right.
back. That's
Yep.
that's a legit return.
Yeah, and then I had Ken doll from last weekend still in the box. I spent $1 on him. He sold for 12 or 15. So
Yeah. And then I bought a digital camera, a little Coolpix, Nikon Coolpix,
yeah.
for $1. This older lady, sweet lady, had it for $1 sitting out there. I said, "Does this work?" She said, "Yeah." I turned it on, everything worked. I listed it, and a week later, well, 5 days later,
yeah.
it sold for $23. So I
Yeah.
spent $1, made 23 back on that. Bought a can opener, electric can opener at the same place. Spent $1 on that. That sold for 11, 13, something like that.
13 or
11 or
15
13
or
bucks.
something. See, those are the things I would have passed on.
Yeah.
Who wants to buy a
But
can
those
opener?
little
But-
things add up. If you buy 100 of those things or
Yeah.
50 of those things, that's adds up to a lot of money after a while.
So that's why you're in charge of electronics, not me.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. This episode was kind of a shit show.
Literally.
My camera died towards the end. My microphone kept dying intermittently. The batteries kept dying. I didn't know the switch was off or something. So half the footage we got, which was really good footage, doesn't have sound, so I can't use it. So next week we're going to be a little more prepared.
Hopefully.
But, you know, when you're in the heat of the moment, you're not
don't
really
have
worried
time.
about the
you
camera.
don't have time to see if the
So
microphone's on.
I'm going to pay attention next week. Stay tuned next week to see what we sold from this week's buys. If we made a profit, how much we made.
Who
or
won? We're having a
how
contest.
much we've lost. We're absolutely having a contest. Who's going to
Yes.
win every week? I won last week.
Okay.
We'll see. You kind of might win this week with the purse.
I'm hoping so.
So stay tuned this week to see what we sell for next week's episode.
Also, stay tuned to find out who wins the
Oh, that's right. I'm about to keep
the
this
Super
Nintendo.
Nintendo games.
Pick up
Or
your
if it-
controllers.